Sunday, May 26th, 2024. Road trip from Reno, Nevada to Bryce Canyon, Utah.
It's a little mini tornado in the desert.
Oh. And you know it's not just a fire. That's a fire. That's double. You want to see it too?
I see it.
Talking to the T-Rex.
We pulled over to check out these sand dunes. Someone here told us an ambulance has to come almost every other day. That's crazy.
We're from the East Coast. We ain't never seen cows before.
Where do they live? There's no house.
They live out in the world.
They're wild?
They're wild cows.
Is that true?
No.
Well, where's their house?
Wild cows.
Have a house.
What the heck is a wild cow?
Everything is so wide open out here, my brain just can't process it, so it's making everything look like a giant backdrop, like we're in a Roadrunner Coyote cartoon. It's weird, they all look like they're moving in slow motion. This reminds me of our cross-country road trip to rescue Zeke. Check out that video. I think this might be a giant cave in the side of this mountain. That's where the UFOs go. These are some of the photos I took from the window as we were driving to Bryce Canyon. It was just so overwhelmingly vast and beautiful and magnificent. I could not nap in the back seat when it wasn't my turn to drive. I just did not want to miss a thing. This was crazy. It looked like a bunker in the middle of nowhere. See the two little windows? What is that? We have arrived at Bryce Canyon National Park. Woohoo! Ask me how I know. If you thought going through a tree tunnel was fun, wait, there's two? Woohoo! Echo, echo, echo. Monday, May 27th, 2024, Day 8 of hiking, Bryce Canyon National Park, Navajo Loop, and Queen's Garden Trail. We're here in the parking lot. We arrived at our hotel around 9 p.m. last night, which was really bad because everything closes at 9 p.m. We should have stopped for dinner en route. Because we didn't, we went to bed without any supper, except for snacks. Car snacks. Last night, after getting settled in the hotel room, hubby and I took the 8-minute drive down the road to check out the entrance to this national park to see how everything worked. It is open 24/7, so we were able to drive right in and scope out the best parking spots so we would know right where to go to today. And then during normal business hours, starting this morning, they started manning the liftgate booths, and then you show your pass or pay your way in, and then you head to the parking lots, which fill up quickly. So either arrive early or get ready to figure out shuttles. Family photo op is complete, and now we are looking down into the canyon. We are about to embark on an amazing journey. Look at this. There's the map, and here we go. I can't believe we're finally here. Like a year ago, I gave the family, I think it was 2 years ago, places to go on a road trip. Look at that. And they never picked any places. So in the last couple months, I picked the places, and this was one that I chose. And since that moment, I've been so excited to get here. And now I'm going to savor every moment. I should probably glance back and make sure I haven't left my family behind. No, there they are. So this is what happens when I say we're going on a West Coast road trip and you don't pick out the places you want to go. You end up doing a lot of hiking. Redwoods, canyons, deserts, mountains. There'll be no rest on this vacation. There'll be serenity and peace and beauty, but no rest. But those of you who know me know that hiking is my rest. We are taking quite a few zigzagging switchbacks down into this canyon because it is so steep. It's just the way down. I cannot get over the color of the sand, the red rocks here, in contrast with the green of the trees. Amazing. If you kind of ignore the sound of the people and just listen to the canyon, it is really quiet here. I would love to come visit when no one else was here and have just a private hike through the canyon. Can we arrange that, please? Look at this. Unreal. It almost feels like we're in a made-up environment, like we're in some kind of fiction story here. We're now on the planet Mars. Right? That's what it looks like. Mars with trees. And an atmosphere, if you want to get all nitpicky about it. This is the coolest thing ever. Like, I thought nothing would be able to, once you see the redwoods, like nothing else is going to be interesting at all. I'm afraid this is going to be another one of those hiking videos where I just don't want to cut out any of the footage. I want to film the whole hike. So this might end up being a two-parter. We'll have to wait and see.
It's going to take a whole lot more money than that for me to walk the ledge.
Let me just turn and give you a view of Thor's hammer. Right there. And now that we've all taken our photos with Thor's hammer, continuing on the surface of Mars. Like, even the texture of the ground is sort of planet-like, moon-like, like Earth isn't planet-like. Is this the type of guided tour you had in mind? Were you hoping for tons of facts about how the canyon was formed? I'm sorry, but I am not that type of tour guide. As most of you know by now, if you have watched any of my other hiking videos. Oh wow, do not forget to look up. Check this out. We are getting deeper into this canyon and look at where we're about to go. What? Amazing. If you look at any pictures of Bryce Canyon, this is what you see. This and the amphitheater, which we'll see at the end. We're gonna go down this zigzag. Woohoo! It's like a roller coaster. Now, many hikers would be tempted to cut this much footage out of their hiking video, but you won't get that here. I'm going to take you on as much of this zigzaggy walk as I possibly can. That way, at home, you feel like you're here too. And this will be so much fun for me to do later when I'm on my treadmill and I'm home. I can set the incline downgrade to -6 and re-enter the canyon. Look at this. Look at this wall. I gotta watch where I'm going while I'm looking up. Woman stumbles over switchback while hiking down into Bryce Canyon because she was too busy looking up at the blue sky. That sounds like me. Here comes hubby down behind me.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, well, wave, you're there now. Pretend like, oh, it's you guys.
Oh, hey.
You gonna sit in this little hole right here?
Scoping out a good photo op.
Cheese.
I will admit the challenge of filming this hiking video is the people. There's so much noise going on here, trying to find quiet moments to film while also not skipping sections. Not easy. And it's not so much that people are being loud, it's that this canyon amplifies everything. Check this out. I am loving this winding bit of road here through the red rocks. Unbelievable. It's like a little slice of happy heaven. I will say, one of the really nice things about hiking through vacation, other than all these beautiful sights, look at that, is that it makes for these really long, casual days, relaxed, recharging the battery, instead of rushing around like a crazy person through vacation and then wondering where it all went. Unstable rocks, do not climb on the bridges. And you know those signs are there for a reason because some dumbass. All right, there's the two bridges, I see them. Don't climb it, it's unstable. You could fall and die. That is awesome. Okay, that canyon walk ended way too quickly. I wasn't done yet. Even if the next section is really beautiful, I wanted more. It's going by too quickly, this hike. Gotta slow my pace and enjoy it more. I never want to leave. Just have to remember, after this, we're driving straight to the Grand Canyon, and tomorrow I'll be hiking that canyon. Look at this. Look at the cliffs there. And now that we've been here and realized how simple it is to arrange for a stay and a hike here, I'm hoping the Grand Canyon is the same way. YouTubers have made a muddled, confusing mess of the entire thing. I promise you, it's way easier than that. Honestly, you can arrive here whenever you want, 24/7. They staff the booths from morning to early evening, but if you arrive outside that window, you can still come in. You can see the sunrise, you can see the sunset, so don't listen to any other nonsense. This is our national park. It belongs to us. We can come in whenever we want. So don't let anyone muddle it up and make it confusing for you. Okay, we're now leaving the Navajo Loop to hike the Queen's Garden Trail.
She said,
Quicker.
I look like Mickey Mouse pants wearing a sombrero.
You know what I thought of? I do want to mention, even though I keep saying the parking lot fills up quickly here, it's okay, you can still come in because there are so many other hiking trails here and parking lots here. You can do something else in the national park, see another area, hike another area, and then come back to this one at a better time when the lots aren't as full.
That'll get you dizzy in the replay.
Check this out. I am taking this side trail and I'm going to explore this little winding path behind the natural pillar here. Ta-da! Today's adventure has been so effortless. I'm really hoping and actually expecting that our trip tomorrow to the Grand Canyon will be the same as far as parking and entering and all that. But I'll get back to you tomorrow. In the meantime, I'll try not to make you dizzy as I sweep over this canyon again and again. It looks like we're coming to the end of this tree-filled valley. And I think we're heading in the direction of the amphitheater, where we will eventually climb back out of this canyon.
Oh, I'm filming him.
It's so funny, our family, whenever we see any kind of critter, we're like, ooh, an animal, let's film a chipmunk. The big deal is not always the giant canyon, but the tiny chipmunk. How about this? Can you believe this? I saw photos of the Bryce Canyon before coming here. It did not look like this in photos. So much better in person. I can't even tell you. I know the family was not too sure what the heck we were doing when I said we're driving out to Bryce Canyon. Like, what is she making us do? But now that they're here, they're loving it too. And now they respect my genius even more than before. Check out this line of hoodoos. I guess they're hoodoos. Check out the line of hoodoos. They're like cathedrals. Unreal. I really need to explore more of our national parks. I have waited too long in life to come here. This is making me want to go on so many more adventures. Look at that. We just passed by this really cool overhang that you could sit under, but it was full of screaming kids, so I skipped it. Check out my hubby coming down the trail. He looks pretty happy. Ooh, how much fun is this? Twining through the crevasse. Okay, for the record, when you get to the end of a tunnel or a special feature or anything cool like that on the trail, don't just linger there at the end. Other people are coming through filming, and we don't want you in our videos. Move along. Queen Victoria Sunrise Point, straight ahead. And it must be good because everyone is gathered up here. It's getting kind of crowded. Let me just take a nice glance around while I try to let some of these people get further ahead of us. I need space. Check out this tunnel I found. What? Oh, that formation over there looks like a castle, doesn't it? So cool. Would you look at that? It's like a line of carved statues, like you're in some kind of ancient ruins or something. That is unreal looking. All right, I feel like you are long overdue for some immersion therapy, so after I swing around and show you this amazing view behind me, I'm going to release you forward on your own to enjoy some quiet time on this trail. Enjoy. I really hope you enjoyed that quiet moment. Check this out. There's a little peek hole over here, a window. And look at the view. That is a pretty nice window. And now we get to go through a tunnel, a doorway. That looks like some sort of castle fortress up there, doesn't it? I will say the day is beginning to get very warm in this full sun, but I love it. And check out this view. Look at that. Check that out. Like, do not slip here. You're on the edge of disaster here. Oh, look what we're gonna go hiking up through. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I love it. Here, let me tip a little up to the right so you can see the switchbacks we're heading up. What?
Almost over. The show's almost done. Here we go. We'll see you next time.
We are getting to some climbing now. Get some more nice views of the canyon, but unfortunately it means we're getting closer to the end. And I don't want it to end. Look where we have arrived. Look at that gravity-defying hoodoo over there. And this looks like some kind of postcard of a desert, like a movie set or something with those dune shapes in the trees. What? It's unreal. And check out the castle. It's funny, every time I think we've arrived at the top, it's been a false summit. We still have a ways to go, which is good because I'm not done enjoying this yet. See, here we go. It kind of looks like you're getting to the top, but you're not. It's just another amazing view. And how amazing is that? That is a showstopper right there. Let's head up even higher and see what more we can see, because the views just keep getting better and better. But you have to climb up through the heat to see them. We are beginning to bump into more and more people as we work our way up. Check out this view. Look at that. But it is Memorial Day weekend, so you might have better luck coming on a weekday when it's not a holiday. Here we're coming up on another lookout point. Look at that. Look at the hoodoos. And here we go, up again higher. Another switchback. This is so much fun, but I think I left my family behind. I think they're resting on a bench. It's so cool how you keep going higher and higher and looking over the same canyon, but it changes at every level. There's my family. They look so tiny, like small dots in the world. But hey, those are my dots. We are about 5 or 6 feet away from the edge, looking over the amphitheater. Tons of people here getting photos taken. Remember, if you choose to get closer to the edge, do not take a step backward while getting your photo taken. I say that because I saw someone almost fall over the edge. He was getting his photo taken, he took a step backward, the crowd screamed. Holy cow, that was close. There are no safety rails, people. We've made it to the top, and I did go up to Sunrise Point, but there were a lot of people there, so not a great time to film. Went a little further down this little road, this little zoo path, and now I can show you the views from here without so much background noise of people talking. Check this out. As we follow this trail back toward the parking lot, we get to keep veering over and peering down into the canyon below. So it keeps you company through the whole walk. Look at that, we were down there. Look at the trails. We were there. You do not need to put your heels on the edge of a cliff to get a great photo. You can be a good 8 feet away and still get a great one. One last look before saying goodbye to Bryce Canyon and then heading back to the car. Aw, this was way more fun on the way in. Goodbye, tunnels. Goodbye, Bryce Canyon. But hey, we're on our way to the Grand Canyon, so woo!